Good morning. Woo, I made it. Hi, I'm Yolanda Hinton, host of FYI Morning Show Live. I say I made it because, sometimes those mornings you get up and you got to get there by any means necessary. But it's a beautiful, beautiful day, a beautiful Monday. And I tell you what, we got snow on last night. I tell you, it was a little bit, wasn't a whole lot, but it was enough to, talk about it and to delay the schools for 2 hours. And so, again, I'm Yolanda Hinton, host of FYI Morning Show. And Mr. E, because of the snow, he is helping parents to get kids to school at this time because of the delay. So Mr. E won't be here with us, but we'll see him on Wednesday. I just want to welcome everybody. Facebook Live, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram. We got folk on TikTok already. Ariel, hello. Good morning to you all. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And we'll shout you out when we see your name. Some of you all on certain platforms, it's hard to see. But if you can put something in the chat, and we'll probably be able to, at least shout you out. And everything. So it is so good to be here. It's a Monday morning. It's a beautiful Monday morning. It's cold here in the Hampton Roads area, but hey, nevertheless, it is still winter. So what else can we expect? I tell you what, the weather up north is ferocious. New York, New Jersey, Washington actually. Some of the weather is quite bad, so you all make sure you stay safe, and hopefully, we'll be able to get through this weather. We got March coming up, which means the spring, and so, hey, it'll be over before you know it. Anyway, a great day, a great Monday morning, and we usually have our Mondays with sports talk, and so we're going to kind of like delay it. It could be Friday, it could be next Monday, but we're going to be covering the NBA, the WNBA. We covered the NFL for the longest time, but now it's time for some basketball. And we love covering sports of all kinds. And so even though we highlight the NFL, NBA, there are going to be other things to talk about, especially now with the Winter Olympics. That's going to be fun. That's going to be a fun thing to just kind of like tell about the winners. America, of course, we always cover who has won in America. And do you all check out the Winter Olympics? That used to be a tradition for me in our home. I know my mom and sisters, brothers, we used to really, really enjoy the Olympics, Summer Olympics and the Winter Olympics. And so even though I have not looked at a lot of it, I've looked at some of it, and I've seen where, hey, USA has done its thing. And we're going to be talking about that too. Again, you all make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you go over to TikTok if you haven't, and follow me on Hinton. That's YHINTON. Go over there and subscribe and follow. I am so excited because on Friday, for the first time, I got a chance to pull in some wonderful people and talk to them face to face. That was my goal, and that's what I had wanted to do for a minute. And I thought it was based on numbers. I think it was based on numbers, but a wonderful friend of mine, Amanda, told me to just go ahead and click on her name and see if she'll come on. And she came on, and it was the beginning of getting to know folk on TikTok, face to face, for the first time. So again, we have so many folk up here. We have Perfect up here. We got Kenny Man up here on TikTok. We just have a whole lot of folk up here. If you would say something in the chat over here, I would probably get a chance to see you on Facebook. I'm going to try to make sure I turn on the comments, and so I can see you guys come up on Facebook if it will. Okay, so it says show comments on the stage, and hopefully you guys that are on Facebook will say something. Those that are LinkedIn, Twitter, and all those other spaces will get a chance to say hi so I can shout you out. Of course, we have Instagram up here too as well. And then we have somebody, Trunk Boy _ music 76. Trunk Boy, do you do music? I tell you what, I hope you are there so I can hear you say something in the chat. And yeah, that'd be great. We've gotten so many folk over here. Make sure you follow me, Y Hinton, over here at TikTok. Help me to pull those numbers up. We want to really get a chance to be a part of what you do, see you face to face, and have a great conversation with Yolanda Hinton. Jose, oh, Mario, how are you? Vampire, ooh, how cute. Vampire's over here on TikTok as well. And so you all on the other platform say something. I have the stage open on Facebook and all the other places on our with our listeners and viewers. So please make sure you do that. Look, go over also to YouTube. You can go to YouTube. Got a channel over there at FYI Radio Show host Yolanda Hinton. You can see the show over there. You can please subscribe over there. You know, we're trying to pull that channel up. And we made FYI one of the newest channels over there on YouTube. So please, please, and please go over there. Also, Crystal Records 1, CRISTO Records 1. King's Daughter, you know King's Daughter, I saw you the other day and I liked one of your posts. King's Daughter, you know we have a King's Daughters hospital here in the Hampton Roads area. But King's Daughters, from what I could see, is a lovely lady. And I got a chance to see her the other day and a nice post on her platform on TikTok. So many platforms, so many things to keep up with. Sometimes it's not hard, but it's sometimes, you know, you just got to be there and you got to engage with your community, engage with your friends and family, and you got to keep up with everybody. You know, you slack, you know, you don't use, you lose. And so we're so glad to be able to join you all on all those platforms. I would love on TikTok if you all could say something in the chat so I can see that my chat is working. I can see the invites. I can see different things like that. But I really, 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 really need for you all to kind of like school me on some things. So thank you all for joining us this morning. Mr. E won't be here for our morning Monday sports talk, but he's busy getting kids to school. In the meantime, I'm just going to give you some updates and some upcoming shows, and hope that you all will join us in the shows this week. We have some great guests coming on. I'll tell you a little bit more about that. But before I do, I want to just tell you all about our sponsors. And one of our sponsors is Bulvic, Bulvic, Bulvic.com. Now, I don't know if you all know, but I am an author of 2 books. Bullying is Right Underneath Your Nose and The Diary of a Former Bully. If you go to www.bulvicacademy.com, that's Bulvic, V as in victory, bulvicacademy.com. You can check out the books. You can check out information about the anti-bullying initiative. And guess what else we have up there? We have a wonderful, fun anti-bullying game. It's available on iTunes, Bulvic, Bulvic, and also you can go to Google Play. It's a wonderful game for the family, for kids, for students, for teachers, anybody that wants to play a game that is not for the faint of heart. In this game called Bullvic, you can also get it on the website. You'll see interaction with students. You got interaction with teachers and students. You have to fight monsters. You got to fight emotions. You got to go in the garden and find certain things. It's an app that I created almost 2 years ago. It's not 2 years yet, but I got a chance to have it created, and also it's just marvelous to be able to have the opportunity to teach our youngins online through an app uh, that can teach them about themselves, their self-esteem, about bullying, what it is, about victims, about bullies, about bystanders, tools that help them to manage through school and in the community where bullying and stuff resides. You know, bullying is not child's play. Let me tell you right now, you may think it's cute, but it's not. It's something that can really devastate the lives of many. And a lot of adults are absolutely devastated with childhood trauma. Not only that, people bully adults, adults bully adults, children bully adults, adults bully children. Uh, Wherever people reside, you're going to find you a bully. You're going to find a victim, and you're going to find people that standing by don't know what to do. Some of them don't know what to do, or some of them just egg it on. So we see so much of it all the time in our lives, and people are kind of like helpless to know what to do. So www.bulvicacademy.com, BULVIC, is a company that I started, an organization that I started as well, that can help you and guide you through this thing called bullying and how you can make things better. You'll see a blog up there wherein you can get information about some places to go to get more information online, questions, answers, topics on bullying. So go up there and check it out. BulvicAcademy.com, BULVIC, www.bulvicacademy.com. Again, the link is on the page, but you can also go to iTunes, Bulvic, BULVIC, or you can go to Google Play. It's up there. And Tay, good morning. How are you over here on TikTok, shop_man? Thank you so much for joining me. All you that are on, you all are a blessing. Thank you so much for your support. Again, Bulvic Academy, and you all can check it out. Also, we have, what do we have? Beard guards. Now, look, I know you want your man, your significant other, or whatever, to look fly. I'm gonna say fly. I'll use the word fly. We used to use that term back in the day, fly. Uh, and go to www.beardgods.com. That's BEARDGODZ.com. Beardgods.com. Check it out. Check out the great products and the balms and the things that you can use for your hair, conditioners, shampoo, brushes, picks, all kind of things, vitamins to help your hair and strengthen nails and things like that. Beardgods.com, BEARDGODZ, and check it out. That's another sponsor. We would love for you all to check it out. Also, let's see. Yeah, Yolanda Hinton. The music that you hear that comes on in the beginning is my music, Where I Am Now. You can get it wherever music is sold. Also, there is music, the newest single, Make It All Right, MAKE, Make It All Right. Check it out wherever music is sold. um, please do that for me. And I have really, really, really took the time to make sure I empty myself or birth the things that God has for me, has given me for y'all, for me and for y'all. How about that? So there are a lot of things you can check out. Again, you can work the platforms. You can check out. You can check out the sponsors. You can check out the products and things like that. And please make sure you like and share. Tell folk about over here at FYI. Now FYI radio show. Been on radio for 11 years with FYI. And now we have transitioned to making sure that we reach the masses again. We've always been on social media along with the radio show. And so we are kind of expanding social media. And I'll tell you a little bit more about what we're going to be doing to expand. In the meantime, make sure you all, keep joining us Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 9:30 a.m. so we can have a good time talking, and we can bring the great shows that we bring to you. We motivate and energize. We educate. We give. We do a lot of things for the community. And, we make sure that you all are getting the best of us and the most that we can give, and getting topics and things that is going to inspire. When you're on social media, sometimes you may be tempted to be on and be like everybody else, but you got to be who you are. You got to be yourself. I'm Yolanda, the lady Hinton, and what I have to give may be different than what somebody is used to on TikTok. You all may be used to all those that are up there and having fun, all those that are up there gossiping, or all those that are up there, showing demonstrations and things like that. But this is what I have to give to y'all. And I'm hoping that you all will stay long enough to check me out. Jay's World 411, thank you for joining this morning. It is so good to see you all up here. So this is what I have. It's to inspire and energize and motivate you all to rise above mere survival and find success. And so we do that with these shows, the radio show, with the morning show live on social media. We do that by bringing special guests. And I'm going to tell you about a special guest right now who's going to be on Wednesday, and that's Dr. Hezekiah Brown. We're going to do a tribute to him since this is Black History Month. And he has 2 books that I'm going to highlight when he comes on. And one is A Case for Reparation. A Case for Reparations. That's a subject that I have been wanting to know more about, a topic that I was very much interested in. Met Dr. Hezekiah Brown a while back, and he blew me away with A Case for Reparations, this book, talking about the things that we should get back as a result of the things that have happened to us in the past, our ancestors, in slavery, and the fact that, hey, who has paid us for our suffering? Hey, we got a case. We got a case to let you all know that, hey, somebody need to make us whole. Somebody needs to give an account. Somebody needs to really feel what they have done to a people in trafficking us over here from all over the place, Africa and different places, in partnership with some from Africa that brought us over here to really, really bring us into so many tragic things. It wasn't a party, y'all. Let me tell you, slavery wasn't a party. I don't know if you all African American, what your race is, but I can guarantee you it wasn't a party. It was a terrible, terrible thing that happened to a people who actually still suffering from some of the things. But when we talk about Black History Month, we talk about the history, but we also talk about how we have come through those times. But we also realize that we are still fighting for some things, fighting for rights for some things. And we will continue to fight because we are built to fight. We're built as warriors. And as long as there is a cause, there is a reason to fight. So we're going to continue to fight as African American people. We're going to continue to teach our children. We're going to continue to let them know where we have come from and how we suffered, but how we gained strength to keep moving, and how we saw the ability, we had the ability to see God in it, where we could keep moving forward to where we are now. And so Black History Month is not only for us as African American, but it's a teaching moment for you all that are not African American. You all that maybe still don't understand our struggle or don't understand where we are or where we're going. Some people coined us, our ancestors, as though they were less than human. And so that ungodly thread continues in some minds of some people. That's why we have to keep fighting. That's why we have to keep reminding you all who we are, honey. We got to keep telling you. We're people, we're human, we're smart, educated, ability to see God and light, billionaires, millionaires, inventors. We got so much going on. You may have overlooked it because you may still have that thread in you where you think that we are less than. We don't teach our children that. I'm going to tell you that right now. We don't teach them that. We will never teach them that. We will continue to tell them that they are somebody. You know, we just lost Jesse Jackson, who fought for the rights of people. He coined the phrase, I am somebody. That's what we teach them. And that's what we have to continue to teach our children, that we are somebody. So getting back to our special guest, Mr. Hezekiah Brown, Dr. Brown, he's going to be on. He's going to talk about a case for reparations, honey. Don't y'all think out there, somebody say something in the chat. You may not agree with me, but don't you think we deserve something? Don't you think we fought hard enough for something? Anyway, read his book. We're going to let you know where you can get it. And you be the judge of it. You be the judge of it. You know, there are some people in Congress that are fighting for the rights for African Americans to get reparations, whether you know it or not. They are. So check out our Wednesday show, Dr. Hezekiah Brown, A Case for Reparations. But guess what else he has? A book, Conflict Resolution. Now, this man is just not somebody that just woke up one day talking about writing a book. This man has gone into organizations, major corporations, businesses, and he has been instrumental in bringing together people that don't seem to agree, can't get along, don't know how to resolve issues and conflict, and even one-on-one, he's done those things as well. It is a wonderful book. I have them both. And so Conflict Resolution is another book that I want you all to check out. He's going to be on. I tell you what, he has really, really come through in teaching people how to get along. You know, as we look at social media and things like that, we see folk cutting up, fighting, carrying on. I'm talking about physically. And a lot of them never take the time to sit back and understand where each other's coming from. It's just fight, hit, punch, throw down. I mean, it's something else to behold. Dr. Hezekiah Brown says there's a way that you can do things that can resolve some of this stuff that we're going through. You know, a lot of people are uptight. A lot of people, having a fit because of what we're going through. You know, we went through a pandemic and everything, and folk, haven't really healed. They're still in trauma. And so, and then the economy and things like that. Talking about anger. And so we need to learn where to put this anger, because a lot of people are getting hurt. as a result of people not knowing how to manage themselves, and how they only want to resolve things physically, and violence. You got too much gun violence and things like that. We need to really, really try to get ahead of this thing and, be better and do better. But hey, it's entertainment for some folk up there. They loving it. But I tell you what, don't come around me with all that stuff. I don't want to go out the wrong way, okay? I don't want to go out the wrong way. I want to make sure, that me and mine are safe. You should be doing the same thing. So hopefully you all will enjoy that segment. I know I will. We'll be talking to him. So we have another guest. I'm trying to confirm him for Friday. This is the Love Guru, the Love Doctor, Mr. Tony Veer. He's author of Qualifying Men. Qualifying Men. We're going to talk about love, Black love, since it's Black History Month. But we're going to talk about his book, and I'm hoping that he has another one that we can highlight. But he is the author of Qualifying Men, and we want you all to join us on Friday as well, our Fun Friday. And it's usually our lady segment concerning women. We'll be talking about women and love and relationship and things like that. But I hope you all will join us nevertheless. Again, we come Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 9:30. We're right here on social media, and we hope that you will join us. Also, I wanted to let you all know that on TikTok, real soon. Hey, Andre, how are you over here on TikTok? Man, it's been a minute. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, over here on TikTok, like I told you earlier, I got a chance to face talk to the viewers and the friends. And I really, really like the idea of being able to be on that platform and talk and share. I'm doing a segment which will probably start first on TikTok, and that is a conversation with Yolanda, the lady, and which is me, which is getting to know those that, those that have a story, those that have a story that would like to share the story on my platform. I don't know what you've gone through. It could have been something wonderful. It could have been something tragic. It could have been something life-changing. It could be an epiphany or something that you want to share that people should know that will help change their lives, a testimony or something. But real soon, we're going to set up a time and a day wherein you all can make a conversation with the lady, honey. The lady is, of course, I don't know how much you know about me. Again, you know that I'm an author. You know that I'm a singer. I'm a businesswoman. I'm in real estate. You name it. Very successful in all these areas. But I also have Crystal Community Development Corporation, which is a nonprofit organization that I started in 2004. And we mentor young men and young women. And so I want to get a chance to be able to talk to young men and young women. Hi, Destiny, how are you? I want to get a chance to share and just invest time and just conversation with those that will. This is not something that I'm just going to start today. It's something that I've been doing throughout my life, and giving back to the community, sharing with the community, uplifting, and helping to develop. That's the vision of the Young Men and Women Achieving Success program, is to develop young leaders and to invest time in our people, young and old. So I will give the date and time over here on TikTok. We're going to be pulling you in. I want to hear your conversation. We'll have hot topics, talk about a lot of things that you all are interested in, okay? That's what I want to know. Who are you? What do you do? How do you think? What do you believe? I'm not saying that everybody will agree with everything, but I'm saying at least we can get to know who we are and who one another, what we do, how we think, what we want to share, how we can help others, how you can help yourself. And so, Yolanda Hinton, that's who I am. A conversation with the lady. My mom called me the lady when I was first born. When I came out the womb, she said, "Wait a minute, this is a lovely little lady," and that name has gone with me throughout my life. Lady, that's what my family calls me. So, would love to have a conversation. Hello, Alpha. Good morning. Would have a wonderful conversation with you all, and let's talk. Let's just get real relaxed and respectful. Because I was talking to a young lady on TikTok on Friday evening, and I told her, I said, "Look, this is a new platform for us. Give me some advice." She said, "These people can be so mean. They're so mean. So look, take that mean and leave it at the door. We ain't got time for mean. We have time to hear your opinions, but don't come over here sitting up here fussing, cussing, carrying on. This ain't that platform for that kind of stuff." We really, like I said, my aim is to uplift, inspire, and motivate people to find success. And so through your conversation, we can do that. Grace Lenny, F. Grace Lenny, good morning. We can find success. That's what we're looking for. So our conversations are going to be positive. We may be talking about things that are negative or dark at times. We may be going over some things that have happened in your life that weren't so good. But all that stuff that young woman, that girl was about, that young lady might have been 17 years old, and she complained about so many mean people on social media. What you so mean for? Why you got to be mean? Don't come over here with mean. Come over here to share, so somebody can get something from what you have to say that's going to help them. Okay, that's what we got. That's the aim. That's the aim of the lady. Lady, a grown lady. This a grown woman right here. This not a little girl. This not teenager. She's what she. I'm up. And this lady right here want to talk about things that matter. This lady don't want to be here fussing and cussing with folk and all that foolery. Go on to those other pages with that. This a grown lady. This grown lady don't want to do that. This grown lady want this platform for something positive. Can I do that? Will y'all allow me to do that? Okay, I'm gonna have to remind folks, because I know folks like to criticize. Why you didn't do that? We can disagree, but let's keep this a positive platform. This conversation with Yolanda, the lady. Let's talk about who you are, what you do, how you are, what you believe in, and we'll have others to join now. And I'll tell them the same thing as they join you in your story, your conversation. We have to keep it respectful. Okay? Do that for me. So yeah, conversation with Yolanda, the lady, that's coming soon on, I'm going to start off on TikTok, and we're going to have a good time. I'll announce the time and the day. You're going to please meet me there. Okay, so look, FYI morning show. We also have FYI After Dark, and that's 6 p.m. on Mondays on all social media platforms. And sometimes we do replays of our sports talk and different things like that, but we will be covering hot topics. Mr. E is going to be covering around the town. We have cryptocurrency, money and more with Jason Baker. We have Chris Hinton, who's going to talk about real estate. And hey, let me tell you all something, because I'm in real estate. Folk buying houses. I don't know. I mean, I know people say it's a recession and the economy is bad, but I'm going to tell you right now, the prices of homes have just skyrocketed. But let me tell you, folks still buying homes. Folks still buying homes. Folks still making money, investing, buying investment property. It's still out here, I know people want to believe the hype that, things are, hair on fire. But let me tell you, Make sure you doing your business and managing your life and your home, your money, and finding ways of success. That's what I was telling you. Finding ways to make it in an economy that is shaky. Now, I'm not in denial of that. Hi, Yvette Wimberly. I'm not in denial of it, but I'm saying we still have to manage what we have in an economy that is bad. Okay? You still have to manage your money. You still have to manage your life, your businesses. You still have to manage. And we talk about sometimes on our FYI radio show um, about manage and stewarding, managing your life, stewarding your life, and how to do it well. And that may be, sometimes when things happen, we've got to look at ourselves because sometimes an economy is bad, but we can make it worse by what? Not stewarding what we have, not stewarding well, not taking the time to not waste or keeping a budget or giving an account for what you're doing with your money and your businesses and not keeping up with your records and accounting, not filing taxes. Sometimes we are the culprit in an economy that is going bad. Sometimes we want folk to give us what? What you want? Give yourself. Take time to make sure you're managing yourself. So we have cryptocurrency, money, and more, talking about how we can steward and manage what God has given us well. How we can manage what we got. Okay. How we can look at what we have and see where we're lacking and how we are not doing the right thing. You remember, I don't know how many of you all read the Bible, probably a whole lot of folk. There's three people in that Bible, three stewards, and one was given one, I think 5 and 10. All right, the 5 and 10 said, hey, wait a minute. This is amazing. I'm going to go ahead and invest. I'm going to go ahead and invest the 5, and I'm going to go ahead and invest the 10. Now, this one had one. Hi, Solomon. How are you? Andre, how are you? But the one that had one said, listen, I'm scared. I don't have but one. I'm going to take it. I'm not going to do not a gosh darn thing with it. I'm going to put it right under here. I'm going to bury it. And I'm going to say, well, God, just wave your wand. Because you can do things magically. You spoke the world in existence. You can do stuff, man. Just wave your wand and let it just happen. It don't work like that. The 5 and the 10 went and invested. It grew. The one buried it. It didn't go nowhere. So when he had to give an account for the one, he said, I was afraid. I know you're a God that can just speak things in existence. I thought maybe you do that for me. Faith without works is dead, y'all. You can sit back and not do. You all got great talents. You got so much going for you. God gives everybody talents. He gives everybody something that they can prosper with. It may not be as big as somebody you think, but it's enough where you can invest and manage and make it something. And so take that one. You got one little talent. Make sure you do something with it. We'll be talking about that in cryptocurrency, money, and more. And we'll be talking about that on our After Dark platform. And Manny, how are you? Manny _ is it Poppy? How you doing? Then we have Slim, Sexy, Beautiful over here on Instagram. Got a whole lot of folk up here. Sheila Robbins, good morning. All you all that are on Facebook, say something in the chat so I can see it come up on the platform. But yeah, we're going to be talking about that. We're going to talk about, managing your money. Things that you're wasting your money on, you got to get rid of so you can have more. If you all are not investing, we've talked about investing. on the platform as well. We talked about, the economy and what's happening and how you can survive in an economy like this. So we'll be talking about that on the After Dark show. Make sure you all at 6 p.m. on Mondays join us on all social media platforms. If you don't see us live, you will see a replay of the program. Yeah, we got a lot going on. So I just wanted to remind you all that the FYI Morning Show will have National Women's Month coming up. National Women's Day is March the 8th. Of course, we'll be highlighting women on that day, but that whole month we're going to be in and out, especially on our Fridays, on our women's issue. On Fridays, we'll be talking about women that have accomplished much, or women in general, some of the issues, some of the things that women go through. We want you to join us, and so we can talk about, and just share some of the things that have been going on in the lives of women. Let me tell you all something. Hey, old lady, how are you? I am interested to know when this midterm come, how women are going to do their thing, right? Before the election, women were out there parading and picketing and, showing out and out there. The numbers was just tremendous. And we thought that women were going to fight for women's rights. Well, by the time the election came, the women backed off of, not all, they backed off of what they believed in and allowed someone to take away their rights to their bodies. Can you believe it? What happened to y'all? So I'm curious to know what women are going to do during the midterms. We're going to find that out on our platform. We're going to find that out if you still in it for the cause of women. Women have been fighting. Now, we just mentioned this is Black History Month, how Black people, African American people have been fighting for rights. People of color have been fighting for their rights. Now, here we go with the midterms, and we want to know. I want to know personally, what you women, what y'all gonna do? Are you gonna sit back and just keep letting people take, and you sitting back and don't have no right? You become a second-class citizen again, because that's what they coined us back. You didn't even have to be Black to be a woman that was a second-class citizen. You were a second-class citizen back there. They wouldn't even let you vote. So now that you have your rights and you can fight for your rights, you sitting up backing up off of the things that you can have for yourself, for your family, for your community, for your world, and you sitting up there vote for somebody that don't have time to give you what you need. You need medicine, you need healthcare, you need things for your children, and you sitting up won't have people that share your same vision and interests, but you'll be giving you the opposite of what you've been out there fighting for. Now, where are you, women? This is Women's Month coming up in March. We're going to talk about all that. Well, that's what I want to know. I want to find out where you are. Is that Payola? Good morning. Let's find out where you are, women, in this thing. I do want to give credit to women that there are more women in the race, in politics. They're really, they're there. But it's so many of us. For us to lose rights about anything is a travesty. But when you cow down and bow down, because what? Somebody tell me, why would you cow down, bow down now? You crying and you're upset because you can't get the things that you need for yourself and your family and your community. Does that make sense? So let's talk about that. That's one of the things we need to talk about when I get with you guys. Hey, Yolanda, how are you? Tell me what makes sense. Tell me how all this makes sense, that you're crying about the rights that you used to have, don't have no rights now. Willingly giving up your rights. We don't have time to give up on rights. Where you get that from? We need all the rights we can. Why? Because if you allow people to keep you down, they will. If you allow people to put their foot on your neck, they will. They will continue to do it because you're a willing worker. You're willing to let people put their foot on your neck. Because why? You don't want to fight for nothing. You don't want to fight for anything. You don't fight. You don't want to get in. You don't want to fight for the cause. What you scared of? Are you selling out? What is it? These are the things that we're going to find out. We're going to talk National Women's Month. We're going to talk about that. We're going to find out where we stand. Me too. Where do you stand, Yolanda, the lady? Where do you stand? What are you fighting for? Are you giving up any rights? I'm going to find out where I stand too. We're going to learn together. And we're going to learn, ladies, how to continue to be strong and continue to fight for what we believe in. So listen, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, because there are some young people up here, I'm going to tell you. Is it you all, the parents? Parents? Did you all know some of your little youngins are up here? Did you know that? Some of your little, I know that, but I really discovered it when there was a little relative of mine up here. And I was like, wait a minute, what are you doing up here? Parents, grandparents, don't you know your little youngins? Some of them are up here. They're supposed to be up on these platforms, but they're here. They're watching everything. They see everything. You got to be careful with those little eyes and seeing and hearing. But they are up here. And so they're not supposed to be up here, but they are. Let's just tell the truth about it. Judge Judy, how are you? Thank you for joining us. Catherine, thank you so much. Elena, how are you, love? Good to see you all. Facebook Live, I can't see you guys unless you say something in the chat, but thank you so much for joining me on this morning. We're supposed to do Monday Sports Talk. How many of you guys are into sports? The NBA, we already covered the NFL. We'll be talking about the Winter Olympics, boxing and things like that. There's a lot of sports that we can cover. We're going to get into more baseball, things like that. And so we want you to join us for our Monday Sports Talk. So let's see here. Where are we? It's almost time to go. I got about 10 minutes. But I want to just remind you all to continue to follow us on social media. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. You can go over here to TikTok. I would love for the numbers to go up. Hinton, YHINTON. And subscribe to the channel, please. Follow me on this social media page. Would love to have more you all. We're going to dialogue about a lot of things, like to share. And so those on the other platforms, Facebook Live, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, all you, make sure you go over here to my Y Hinton channel, YHINTON, and join me, follow me, and I'll follow you back, I promise. Okay, also, if you all want to go to YouTube again, Cristo Records 1, CRISTO Records 1. And also you can go to at FYI Radio Show host, Yolanda Hinton. That's the newest YouTube channel we have, and it is young and it needs folk on there. So please go there and subscribe to those channels. Also on Twitter, we're on LinkedIn, Instagram, FYI Radio Show on Instagram, and Facebook. We have a IFYI Radio Show. We have FYI Radio Show. You have Yolanda Hinton's personal page, Edward Everett's personal page. Make sure you go like, share, comment, and subscribe. And we would love to have you. Art by Rig, good morning. Good to see you all. Is this two? What is this? No, that's one. I'll get that. It went past me so quick. But anyway, I am so interested in knowing who you are. When I see you up here, when I see your name, I don't know you, but I would love to get to know you and what you do hear your story. I can't wait for that conversation with the lady to just know a little bit more about you all. When I had the conversation with the young lady, I think she was about 17 years old, and it was already a great conversation. She was telling me a little bit about what she, who she is. She was with her mother and them out, uh, her family members. They were on vacation, and she was really enjoying the vacation. I think they were eating pizza or just somewhere eating, and it was just really nice to just talk with someone and just hear about, who they are. Evangelist out there, how are you? Good to see you, Miss Leslie. Leslie Draft, where have you been? How are you? It's good to see you. We have someone up here. I'm going to spell your name Kuome. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, so I won't mess it up. Good to see you all out here in these streets, social media streets. I hope you all are having a beautiful and wonderful day. Okay, I know I am. Again, look, we had some snow. I don't know what part of the world you all are in, but I tell you what, we got a little bit of snow. And let me tell you something in Hampton Roads. When they see a flake, they shut down the city. Now, Hampton Roads is not a little thing. I live in this area where near the ocean and stuff like that, and there's a lot of people. But honey, let me tell you, you see one, you see a flake, that's it. The schools are delayed for 2 hours. There's they just make sure they just want to make sure the kids are safe. So 2 hours, 2 hour delay. But again, we don't get that much snow, but they're very cautious here in Hampton Roads area. Sometimes the temperature is so where the ground may freeze through water or rain and things like that. So they're very careful. Brando Brown, good morning. How are you? Uh, and so, yeah, so we got a little bit of snow and everything. Yet it is a beautiful day. We're looking forward to warmer weather here. But I hope you all are staying safe wherever you are. Maybe some of you all are in countries that's not that warm or places that have mild weather. You don't have to worry about too much snow. But on the East Coast, especially, I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I was born in Brooklyn, New York. Hello, Anderson. Good morning. And I know what snow is. I know how it can really. I know when we're growing up, it was snow. It really snowed in Brooklyn, New York. It was snow in New York. We were under snow. Down here, down south, right here in Virginia, it's a little bit different, and it's easy to manage. You're not going to be in for days at a time. It used to be like that back in the day when I was growing up, but now we don't get as much snow here in Hampton Roads. I'm saying Virginia, of course, the mountains and things, out there up northern Virginia, they're gonna get snow just like DC and places like that. We're not far from those places, Richmond. But Hampton Roads is kind of like tucked in, and we're getting some snow, but it's not a lot to talk about. It's not like something that's gonna just keep us under for a long period of time. So anyway, we're from under the little snow that we have, and I'm gonna get myself out here. The sun is popping and everything. I'm gonna look at a little more TV. I got my TV. I'm getting ready to turn on. Look out what's happening in the news. I know you all heard on Friday about the Supreme Court, and those are hot topics. Those are things that we're going to be talking about. What's going on Tuesday, State of the Union, and we got to talk about that. Your views, how you feel about things. So we'll be back to talk about that with you all. Make sure you join me as we talk about it. So look, let's see, a few more minutes. You can be a special guest. You can be an intern, and you can be a sponsor. Listen, if you all are interested in being on FYI Morning Show, you got something going on, something good. How about inboxing wherever you are, whatever platform you're on, and letting me know, listen, I would love to talk to your audience. We are on all these platforms. Our numbers are good. Um, and we would love to have you to come on and be a part of what we do. Would love it. Would love, would love. Let me see. Let me see something for a minute, you all. I want to send out an invitation. I may have someone that's trying. I may have the co-host Edward Everett that's trying to get on. Let's see. Let me see. I'm going to send an invitation to him just in case. But again, if you want to be a special guest sponsor intern, you can actually uh, inbox me. Now, don't come with no foolishness now. Already told y'all I'm a grown woman. I don't do the foolishness thing. But if you got something that you really need for our listeners, our viewers to hear and be a part of, something that can inspire, motivate, and uplift and excite the viewers, then do that. Okay, would love to have you on. You may say, "Well, I'm a little nervous." If you have something important, if you have something that you like to share as a guest on FYI Morning Show or the After Dark, you're more than welcome to inbox or call 757-714-7861, or you can actually email FYI Radio Show live at gmail.com. FYI Radio Show live at gmail.com, honey. Make sure you get in touch, okay? Make sure, look, if you have any questions for the Love Doctor, make sure you send those questions in. If you have any questions for Dr. Brown with reparations, a case for reparations and conflict resolution, send that information in, baby, and we will definitely talk about it. If you have a question for the lady been around for a minute now. She's full of wisdom and knowledge, and she's a good God-fearing woman, honey. If you'd like to talk to me and like to email me your information, FYI Radio Show live at gmail.com, or inbox me and say, listen, let's have a conversation. Let's talk, really have a good dialogue. This is who I am. This is what I do. This is how I can really reach many people with the things that I've experienced or something that I've gone through that now I'm in a different place. Sunflower Queen, did I mention you? Good morning. It's good to see all you all up here. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your support. I have 1 minute, and then I'm going to let you all go. We will probably do a replay this evening, but if I come on live myself and co-host Edward Everett, we will definitely put a post up and let you all know that we will be on. Don't forget now, you all have a beautiful and don't forget to come back here either this evening if we come on, or Wednesday with our special guest, Dr. Hezekiah. You all be safe, love on yourself, and enjoy. Have a wonderful later. I'm in a special place. See you later.